Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Neuro, and I regret to inform you that Zergs are officially now classified as endangered on the ladder. And many Zergs have told me that they quit StarCraft because of Mech and how unfun it is to play against as a Zerg when they have those tanks and those planetaries. And you just throw army after army at it, but you can't break it. I wanted to show you something that happened that might at least give you some catharsis. Maybe you don't get back into Zerg and StarCraft. Maybe it's not your thing. You don't have the time. That's fair. But something happened here today that you should see just to kind of brighten your week. And it starts off with one of the older songs that some of you may remember, which is called the Song of the Four Hellion Yeet. The Four Hellion Yeet has been oppressing Zergs ever since Wings of Liberty. Basically what Terran does is they make 4 Hellions and then they yeet them at the Zerg and trade them out for drones. As an added cherry on top, there was a Twitch chatter who said, "Isn't it GG after that many drones lost?" And I felt that in my heart when I read that, and how there is that voice in your head that says, am I dead? Should I just give up? But what if you played it out and tried to do your best with what you had at the time? I have some lings. Okay, there's a tank in mines. I can deal no damage. And then you see this and you're like, ah. But really, the counter to that reaction for yourself emotionally is to drone like fuck. I had 20 workers after the Hellions killed 14 of my drones. I don't want to talk about my defense. It was insufficient, clearly, for dealing with Hellions. But this is how you respond to the situation. Production tab. 5 drones. Zipping it. Let's watch this. A Ravager and 8 drones. 2 Ravagers and drones. And creep. You don't even need to see what I'm doing. Just see what I'm building. 8 drones. And this is the Terran at home. The Terran is like, oh no, there's a Ravager attack. I'm droning like mad right now. Like crazy. And that's the only thing I'm building. And I get a lair. And what else do I get? Overlords, because I don't want to be supply blocked. But what do you think I'm going to make when these Overlords are done? Drones. Okay, the Overlords are done. 14 drones. And a 4th base. And then 5 drones. The Terran is... They're doing their Terran things, you know. They put this up here, put this here, do this. Okay, this goes to this. And then we need to put this here, and then move this. Okay, put this one on that. Take that one off here. Okay, put this over here. This is why I don't play Terran. I don't like the Lego stuff. Look at this. The Terran is going to land a 3rd. And yes, they did kill more of my drones. I've lost 20 drones, but I'm making 16 of them at a time. I haven't made a single Zergling or a Roach or a Zergling in a relationship since the Hellion run by at the start. I only made the Roach-laying Ravager, and then I went to full drones. And let's see how high I get. Let's see. 6 Overlords. Okay, we need that. Hive? Wow, that is a fast hive-ish. Given I lost a ton of workers. But Cyril would have got a hive at 4.5 minutes. That may be. But I'm not that good. Okay? I play way too much Dota and Baldur's Gate and WoW to be at that level. There's a Hellion Yeet again. So I got up to 74 workers after losing 20, which means I have made 94. Well, minus the 12 you get for free at the start. But you get the idea. I droned a lot. And we are now in what could be construed as a relatively even game. I'm behind in supply, though. Because I droned so much and they just spam tanks. Oh my gosh! Look at this army. How did Zerg engage this? They've got so many tanks. Let's check it out. Wow, that is a loud unit. Oh no, locusts are here. Oh, and the Ravagers too. Dead. You see that? Locust plus Roach Ravager Ling. I made a spine. It was misplaced. That's fine. Nidus? In the Terran's main base, they had to react to that. Nidusing over here now. Look at this. Wow. I have vision of this base area, and also I can harass this location now. Okay. Production tab. What are we making? +2 range attack, +2 armor. Benefits locusts, benefits roaches, benefits ravagers. And the armor benefits all ground. Thors are here. The locusts show up, getting damage. The whole Terran army is responding to this, except for the sieged units. And we have this base. Oh my gosh. Do I have a Hydra Den? No. Do I have a Spire? No. Roach Ravager Infester, or sorry, not Infester, that's a bad unit. Roach Ravager Ling Swarm Host. This is how you fight the mech. Look, I've been losing to mech all day as well. Nothing else worked, and this is the first time something's worked, so I wanted to talk to you about it. I wanted to talk to you and say there's at least one thing you can do. Swarm hosts, and then you only fight with the locusts, and then wait. And then the locusts are ready again. And then you throw the locusts in from the north and attack from the south. And they're like, do we shoot this? We shoot this? We shoot over here. We're shooting over here? We're dead. Dead again. Do you see how that works? So you make like a smattering of swarm hosts, and then you have some ravagers, and you go in with the ravager locusts, and then you fall back. And now Terran is struggling to keep their supply because every time they move out, they have to trade with locusts, and that sucks. And they're sieged, so they can't refuse the fight and run away. They have to commit. And now they're getting tanks for free. This is crazy, man. I've got bases for days now. And we got knocked down to 20 drones, and chat asked if we should have GG'd. There are things you can do as a Zerg. I think that with these new methods, dozens of Zergs may return to the ladder. Because many Terrans complain about this. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. They complain about the free units that Zerg has, and they complain that Zerg just doesn't have to make tech, and they just make Ravagers and Banelings. And the thing is, they're right. It's really good against Mech. So, this is how you do it. You create annoying problems outside their base, and then give them a thrumpening with Lingbane Ravager. Lingbane Roach Ravager with Swarmhost Nidus. Try it out. It worked for me. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it doesn't. But it is my hope that the populations of Zerg can recover, and multiple Zergs may return to the ladder. On NA and EU right now, it's pretty much all Terran and Protoss in GM. So if you're out there and you're a budding Zerg that's growing or even still surviving on the ladder, thank you for keeping the population alive. Also, the Zerg Cabal is working on getting the game fixed. I know many Zergs have said that Protoss and Terran are way too strong right now, and those of us involved in Cabal-related activities have your best interest at heart. So look for us in the next patch. Thank you.